Alright, what's up you guys? I'm going to do a comparo video here to two devices that are pretty new to Boost Mobile. This is the Samsung Galaxy Prevail LTE and this is the LG Volt. Both available on Boost Mobile as of right now. And the reason why I wanted to show you this was because both devices right now, and I want everybody to see this, okay? Both devices offer 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processors. Both offer 8 gigs of RAM memory. Both have 8 gigs of ROM built-in memory, 1 gig of RAM memory. Excuse me for that. I also wanted to show you the some of the differences between these two physically on the devices themselves. So, and also a speed difference. But both of them offer 1.2 gig quad-core processors, 1 gig of RAM memory, 8 gigs of hard space on here of flash memory, you could say, and offer a lot of the same type of features with each other. Now, just to show you, they're both connected to Wi-Fi. They both are on the same exact Wi-Fi, Verizon Fios Wi-Fi, and they both currently have no open applications. So that's why I wanted to show you this, because this is kind of going to show you a comparo between the Galaxy Prevail, which goes for $129.99, and the LG Volt, which goes for $49.99. So there is a $20 difference between these two devices. Now 4.7-inch display, 4.5-inch display on the Samsung. Also, the Samsung doesn't have a light up bottom here, which is kind of a disappointment to some, where this has a light up to it. 5 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel camera, 2 megapixel on the front, 1.3 on the front here. So there are some differences. Like I said, I don't know if you got to see it, but 2 megapixel on the front, 1.3 here. So there are some pretty heavy differences between these two flagship fighters here. They're not really flagship phones, I should say. They're prepaid phones that you can get on a budget. So there are some differences between these two, and that's what I wanted to kind of show you today. Now, the first one is, obviously, everybody likes to use Facebook. So here we are. We are going to do Facebook, opening up Facebook in 1, 2, 3. And there you go. As you can see, the Samsung was slightly faster at processing this. And this one, by the way, has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 processor in it, where this one's the Qualcomm 400 processor in it. Again, 64-bit processor, 32-bit processor. The GPU, Adreno 306, Adreno 305, 64-bit, 32-bit. So there are some differences between these two processors, so that's why I wanted to kind of show you the differences between these two devices. Now, again, physical characteristics, this has a lot of physical stuff on it that's better than the Samsung. The camera on the back is better. The battery is a bit bigger than the Samsung, and it's got a couple extra features on it that are kind of nice, like the knock code and a few other things. But do they outweigh your processing speed? And especially since everybody's all about speed right now, so that's what we want. We want to see what the difference is in the speed of the devices. So let's see. Okay, so here we go. We got YouTube coming up, since you guys are on YouTube. So let's load up YouTube. 3, 2, 1. And by the way, I am right-handed, so my right hand would be more responsive than my left. So as you can see, loaded up a lot faster on this device than it did on this one. So we'll go back. Again, clear out the applications. Clear. No applications. Okay. So now let's go and do I don't know what else I have. Alright, let's do Google Maps. Alright. 3, whoops. Alright. 3, 2, 1. and I don't think I turned GPS on, but you can just see just how quickly it loaded up compared to the LG. So again, like I said, the devices, there are some differences between these devices in its hardware capabilities than what you saw on the other, on either device. So that's why I wanted to sit and do this type of video here to kind of show you the differences of what you have. Now let's do the camera. Let's load this up. All right, let's do 3, 2, 1. Okay, camera is a little bit more responsive on this particular device. Now, as you can see too, now again, this is an 8 megapixel camera versus a 5 megapixel camera. Okay, now let's see how quickly they are at taking the photos. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the Samsung was quicker at taking the photo. However, you can see just by the movement of the cameras itself, this is a little bit more responsive than the other camera. So, again, just kind of showing you the differences between these two devices. And I know those are only 3 applications or 4 applications that I've opened up for you guys, but I think that just kind of shows you that in a side-by-side comparison between these two devices here, that both of these devices are very formidable devices, but the Samsung at $129 is a little bit better as far as your speed is concerned than the LG device. The camera, like I said, if you're looking for something that's a little bit better camera, you'll probably want to go with the LG, but the Samsung itself, it still takes a very good clear photo. In fact, let me just pull up the photos here. Let's see here. Let's pull up gallery and let's see, gallery. And you can see the photos are relatively the same. And even I'm trying to look at the differences between the two. This looks a little bit brighter than this one does. This one shows a little bit more dark colors. This one's a little bit brighter. Shows a little bit more color detail. Or actually, it kind of looks to me like color detail. This one seems to have a little bit more definition in color, as you can see by the red right here. Then on here, this one looks a little bit more faded, and this one's a little bit more red. So there is a little bit of a difference there, but the picture itself does look a little bit darker than the one here. So again, kind of up to you on how you feel about the particular devices. So again, this is just kind of a comparison between a head-to-head mashup between these two devices. So if you like one or the other, if you're looking for something with speed capabilities, I would go with the Samsung. If you're on a budget and looking for something that's fast, if you're looking for something that's well, it's got a good camera on it and a couple other good features to it, you can't go wrong with the LG either. So really, it's up to you. Me, hands down, I'm going to put the winner as the Samsung Galaxy Prevail LTE on Boost Mobile than I will for the LG Volt. So I hope this answers a little bit of questions for you guys. So head-to-head matchup between these two, I think the Samsung came out as the winner. So if you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And we will hopefully enjoy more videos here soon. So enjoy and enjoy your phones.